What's up guys, AwesomeHobby200 here. So jailbreaking allows users to customize their user interface. Well, as you can see, that's what I did right here. As you can see with these circle icons, this pretty cool looking dock, and these circle folders. So I'm going to be showing you my setup, my themes, and how to get them right now. So just to preview, this is exactly how your theme will look like if you follow the exact same steps as me. Again, you don't have to follow the same steps as me, but if you do want to get the same kind of look and layout, you should probably follow these steps. So on the screen right now, there will be a list of tweaks or themes that you need to get. So pre-install these tweaks and themes and these jailbreak apps and you'll be all set to go. So the first thing you need to do is download Vitafont 2. And this isn't in any order, this is just things that I have to make this customized the way I want to. So all you have to do is go to Cydia and search up Vitafont 2. So Vitafont 2 should be in there by default. If it's not, try adding some other repos like hackyouriphone.net.org or other things like that. Vitafont 2 can be found in the modmyi repo, which is right here. The repo for modmyi.com is http://apt.modmyi.com/ as you can see right here. So once you have that repo added by clicking the edit in the top right and add on the top left, just add that repo in and you'll be all set to go. When you have that done, just search for Vitafont 2 in the search bar. And you do want Vitafont 2, not Vitafont, as Vitafont 2 supports iOS 8.3 and iOS 8.4. Alright guys, so I'm going to presume that you have Vitafont installed already. So once you have that installed, just head over to Vitafont 2, which should be right here. Alright guys, once it's loaded up, you want to go to either swap mode, tweak mode, or Cydia. Alright guys, to change your font, basically you want to go to tweak mode right here and hit font underneath the base. Click auto pair and click one of your fonts that you want to download. So you can open Cydia to install a font, or you can pick one of these fonts that are already here. So I installed a font using Cydia, and my font is Belgrano, as you can see right here. So when I lock my iPod, you can see that when I turn it back on, you can see that Belgrano type look and the clock. And it's implemented system-wide in every single application. The font will be Belgrano. So that's a pretty cool tweak, guys. You should check out Vitafont if you want to change your font style to how mine is. Let's move on to the next tweak. Alright guys, this next font is the game changer. This is what you see throughout my system tray, and it's pretty much one of the best themes out there for iOS 8.3 and 8.4, and it is called iOS iOS 9. I'm pretty sure I didn't pronounce it right, but that's alright. Anyway, let's get right to it. So first off, open up Cydia, and you want to navigate to your search menu and search up iOS iOS 9, as you can see in the second to top, iOS iOS 9. Now iOS iOS 9 is a paid package, but you can also get it for free if you have certain things like modmyi repo or Big Boss, or even certain things like Hack Your iPhone. So all you want to do is install iOS iOS 9, and it's really worth it because it implements it all throughout your Springboard, and it's really cool. So once you have iOS iOS 9 installed, it's not going to implement it on your Springboard yet. To implement it onto your Springboard and get that look that I have, what you want to do is go into your search menu and search up Winterboard. Now this Winterboard will be really helpful to your other themes. So if you want to install any other themes other than iOS iOS 9, Winterboard is the place to go. So just click on Winterboard. It's the pink one with the files, kind of, and it's really cool. It's by Cirque. So you don't need to add any other repos. So Winterboard, it says works-ish on iOS 2 through iOS 8.1. So that is true, and it also works on 8.3 and 8.4. So I do have 8.3 and 8.4 right here, and it works perfectly fine, and that's how I got Asus iOS 9. So you want to go ahead and install Winterboard, and I'll meet you over in Winterboard once you have it. Alright guys, so Winterboard can be configured from the settings. So you just want to open up your settings app and wait for it to load. Alright guys, so now you just want to scroll to the bottom where you can find your tweaks, things like that. And just keep scrolling to the bottom until you find Winterboard. So Winterboard is right here at the very bottom, and it's extremely versatile and it's really worth it. So you just click on Winterboard, and then for your themes, there's just two options: advanced for themers or select themes. Just click select themes and select all the things that have Asus in front of it. So Asus boot logo, Asus home screen, Asus Iconomatic, Asus no shadow, and Asus iOS 9. So the boot logo basically gives you an OS X kind of logo when you respring your device. So I'll be showing you that in a minute. So after you check all of these, just go back and you want to respring your phone. So when you guys, I'll show you guys the Asus boot logo. Alright guys, so my phone is respringing. As you can see right here, there's the OS X type Asus look over there. And in all, it's pretty cool. So let's let it respring. Alright guys, so my phone has resprung, and as you can see, the theme has been implemented onto my iPod, and it's really cool. So next off, I'm going to show you how to get this type of rounded transition. So all you want to do is navigate over to the Cydia store and get Springtomize 3, and this lets you tweak various different things, as I will show you in a second. Alright guys, so once you have Springtomize opened up, you're met with all these different options, from customizing your animations to your status bar, and you can do this as you wish. You can customize your lock screen text, your folders, or even your icons. So I'm going to go ahead and click animations, and my lock animation is old TV, so it kind of slowly shuts down, even though it's not really slow. So also, there's the icon scrolling animation. So when you're in the home screen and you scroll, you can see that my icons kind of rotate clockwise. So all you want to do is click on animation, and the first one should be rotate clockwise. It might not be for you, but just search for rotate clockwise or counterclockwise depending on your preference, and it's really cool. So my lock animation is this. As you can see, that was pretty cool. And I'll meet you guys back at my home screen. Alright guys, so you have this type of rolling animation, and it's really cool. So next off, you'll notice that once you download Asus iOS 9, your folders won't be circled like my folders are. They'll be the stock iOS 8.3 or iOS 8.4 folders. So one thing that's pretty sad about Asus iOS 9 is that folder implementation isn't really accurate. So folders won't be circle like mine are. And I hope that the developer does bring like this function to Asus iOS 9 soon, so that you get your full money's worth. But it is really cool still, so it is worth the money. I urge you guys to check it out and download it and pay for it, rather than just installing it via like some Hack Your iPhone or some other repo. So you guys do know that my folders are circle, and I'm going to tell you how to get it right now. So all you have to do is open up Cydia one more time. Alright guys, so once you are in Cydia, you want to search up folder enhancer without any spaces, and you want to pick the iOS 7/8 version, not the 6/7 or whatever others they are. So I don't think you need any other repos for this. If you do, I will list it on the screen right now. So once you have folder enhancer installed, all you want to do is navigate over to your settings and scroll down to your Cydia tweaks once settings has fully loaded up. So I'm gonna scroll down and keep going until I get to folder enhancer, as you can see right here. So you can customize this to your liking. I chose to allow nested folders, which is basically folders inside folders, which you can also do with Sprintemize. But this does one thing more. You can have your custom layout for your folder icon. Make sure you don't enable use custom layout for folder view, as that messes up your phone. So use folder icon and use custom layout. So click on custom layout once you have that enabled. So you probably have your corner radius all the way down to the lower end. So you want to boost it up to the 30 and keep all the other settings the same, unless of course you want to tweak it differently. So you can change the amount of columns, and you can also change the amount of rows. And I find that pretty useful, and it is, again, pretty cool. So once you have that, you just want to respring to make the changes take effect. Alright guys, so this last tweak will basically give you circle icons in your menu, in your settings as you saw before, and pretty much throughout the device in other places that you won't normally have it. So you can customize it to your choosing, and it's a pretty cool tweak. And so as I told you, it basically gives you circle icons in your settings. So you just want to go ahead and type in, let's guess, circle icons. So CIRCLEICONS. So there's only one circle icons, and it's not paid. So you just want to go ahead and install it. And it's actually really cool. So once you have circle icons installed, you just want to navigate to your settings, as it said right there, and wait for your settings to load up. And you want to scroll down to your Cydia tweaks again. So circle icons for me is the fourth from the top. It depends on what yours has, and it's in alphabetical order. So you just click on circle icons, and you want to click on icon shape and click circles instead of default shape. You can remove all icons, although I don't really recommend that. And you can follow the developers on Twitter. After you've set your icon shape, you just want to go ahead and respring your device, and all the icons in settings will be circular, as you can see right here. And there will be custom icons, so the Wi-Fi is custom, the airplane mode is custom, and the Bluetooth is too. And this is pretty cool. Alright guys, so I told you that would be my last tweak, but unfortunately, or fortunately if you're an optimistic person, that's not all. So my favorite tweak, or let's say one of my favorite tweaks in this theme, is Flurry. So Flurry basically gives you that translucent look that, as you can see in the top bar of my settings icon, you can see that it's kind of translucent, and you can see the Flurry logo right there. So it's really cool. It gives you that kind of cool feel to it, and it's implemented everywhere. So with the new Cydia update, it's also implemented into Cydia, which makes it even cooler, as you saw. Alright guys, that's all for now. If you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and a like, and share it to all your friends. Subscribe to my channel for more daily content, and I'll see you all later. Peace.